guys, Cejaman back with another figure review. We're kicking off the haunted horror reviews. We're starting off with the NECA cult classic 18-inch, what is this, voice activated? That's not voice activated, it's more of motion activated Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Bloodline. Now, I do have the box for this, but I got this sometime last year. I ended up putting it in storage. I think the only other accessory that he does come with, and I could be wrong, I might be mistaken, but I think he comes with a spear too. I picked this guy up at Frank & Sons. I got him for such a steal price, and he is just amazing. I used to own the 7-inch version of this, and I ended up selling him off like 3 years ago. And I found this guy at Frank & Sons. There's a seller there selling him for such a cheap price. And the box was very damaged, but I mean, I could care less. I'm not a mid-on-card collector, and this guy is just beautiful. I mean, if you guys know what the 7-inch version of this guy looks like, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just as good, just as detailed, and it's pretty much, how do you say, it's pre-posed, so you can't really get him in any other poses other than what you see here. But I'll show you the a close-up on the machete. A close-up on his machete. Again, I'm pretty sure he comes with another accessory, but like I said, my box is in storage for this guy. It is a little bit sharp, so be careful with it if it's around kids. But you can see here it does have blood splattered on the blade, and it looks very cool. And then there's the handle for this, so it's pretty nice. So it's large, obviously, because of the size of the figure. So here is a close-up of the Bloody Machete. I've always liked this version of Jason, the Part 7 version. I think he just looks insane. And of course he was underwater, and he does have the actual chain that goes around the figure right here, so you can see that. You could probably remove it if you wanted to, but I don't know why you would want to. It looks pretty cool the way it is. You can see it's a little bit rusty and all that. So we come to the side, you can see the mask is broken. And you can see part of his mouth, and I'll show you guys the head sculpt in a second here. And then there's the upper part of the head area. You can see all the scars, and there's the other part of the chain. And then you have the arm right there. Again, it's pre-posed, so you can't really get him in any other position. Now you can see the skin right here. You can see how it's all like rotting away, and the shirt's all torn up. Just looks very cool. And we go back to the front, and I'll show you guys what he looks like with the mask off. So we'll take this off here. Look at that. How cool does this look, guys? And you zoom in, we'll get a close-up on his face right here. He's got a nice blue eye. And then he has the, you can see the gums and the teeth are all just jacked up, and he's got like one eye that's missing. And the head, again, is just, it's just rotting away. Just a nice freaking head sculpt. And then we have his mask right here. You can see that. You have the straps. Mask looks great. Again, looks weathered, old. It's broken right there. Very nice. There's the inside part, and it fits over the head just fine. So you're not gonna have any problem with it like falling off or anything. And then there's the top of his head sculpt right there. So that looks really, really cool. So looking at the rest of the actual figure, so again, the shirt is torn. It is a separate piece. It's all rubbery right here, but the sleeves and everything are all sculpted on. The hands, they're a rubber material. You can see right here, especially in this one, the hands are all rubber. So don't keep it anywhere where it's like really hot. But the gloves also have like a little bit of detail on them. It's dirty and stuff. And the really cool thing I like about this figure is you can see all the bones and everything. I mean, you can see the rib cage, you can see all that right there, how cool that looks. Again, I don't want to lift this up because I really don't want to rip it, but you can see a little bit of the belly button is just decomposed. And then you come to the back part is just amazing. Look at the spinal cords. You can see all of the bones right there in the back, and then you got the spine right there. There's the speaker part right here. This is the screws for the batteries, and then there's the on and off switch. So you got that right there. Shirt is torn. You got the whole soft rubber material, and you have the lower legs right here. So the wrinkles are all sculpted on. More tears, and then there's the bottom of the legs. Right there, there's the boots. I like how the bottom of the pants are like ripped and just hanging over the boots. And then we come right over here. There's a front look at the boots. Very nicely sculpted. And in the front of the pants, you can still see some of the bones, like in the knee area. A lot more tears. There's a big one right there in the front of the lower leg. And he also has his belt, if you guys are interested in seeing Jason's belt. So a really cool figure. Now I'll go over the articulation on this guy really quick so you guys can get a hint of what kind of articulation he has. Not a hint, an idea. So the head kind of rotates, not much. Arms just have a swivel. See, it's really stiff. I'm not going to risk it. So swivel, no rotation in the actual hand because of the rubber, I guess. And then he's got, I think he has a swivel here. Yeah, he's got a swivel right here as well. Here as well. And I believe he has rotation at the waist. And nothing in the legs, but the feet, not even in the feet. It feels like really like a soft rubber material throughout this figure. So very limited in articulation, guys. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys a sound effect here. I haven't used this bad boy in a while, so hopefully it still works. We're going to push this button here. It's pretty loud. So yeah, see, it's motion activated. Here he is alongside another NECA 18-inch figure, and that is the Batman. Is it Arkham Knight? Arkham Knight Batman. I forgot which one this is. I believe it's Arkham Knight. And there's Jason right there, side by side. Alright guys, and there you go. Today we're taking a look at the 18-inch motion activated NECA Friday the 13th Part 7 New Bloodline. This is the Cult Classics Jason Voorhees figure. I highly recommend you guys pick this up, especially if you guys are into this size scale. I think it's great for display purposes. If you can't afford this one, and get the smaller one, because I used to have the smaller one and it's just as good. Again, I think he comes with the spear. I don't have my box with me. It's in storage. But let me know what you guys think about the figure. Drop a comment down below. Also, what NECA 18-inch horror figures do you guys own, and which one is your favorite one? And if NECA watches this video, please give us some more fully articulated 18-inch figures back as far as horror goes. Like, I want to see a Freddy, a new Jason. Man, bring back the whole sound effects too. I think that would be great. But stay tuned, guys. There's a lot more horror figures and more 18-inch NECA ones in the reviews up until Halloween. So like the video, subscribe, share. We'll see you guys later.